We are on day 3 of the SumS Super Unhinged Manifesting series. I'm feeling really good. I'm still affirming. It's a bit challenging because of the other thing I'm doing alongside it, but did I do my meditation today? Ooh, I don't think I got my meditation done today. Well, shoot. Now I'm gonna have to get my meditation done before I go to sleep tonight. I forgot all about the meditation. I think I got distracted with other things. I've been affirming since, did I get up at 4:30? Yeah, I got up early this morning, I think. Today was a 4:30 day. And then I kind of took care of the kitchen a little bit and then went outside and did my steps before this heat wave. Other than that, I've been staying on top of it. I've been saying I'm abundant. Repeat it with me, because that's what this challenge is about, is keeping you in that wall series. You're going to hear me get on myself about saying challenge, because I am challenging myself in a way, but I want it to be a series because it's moving me into the next chapter of my life. I'll actually tell you about these funny synchronicities that popped up before I talk about before I talk about the affirmations. But a cool synchronicity today is just like more people saying the thoughts that are on my mind and things of that nature. But one of the funniest things today was I've been kind of looking into blue collar work, seeing if I want to do stuff like that, because I'm really good with my hands and the trades have shortages, and it would be fun to be like a fiber optics technician or something cool, or maybe go into a career like cat adjuster, just things I'm thinking to manifest. But today I was literally watching a video. This shows you how fast things begin to manifest when you just focus your awareness on yourself. But I was just spamming applications to different places because I was just looking for a new job, new something, just whatever. And while I did that, right, I came across a YouTube video talking about different trades and talking about roofers as being like a degenerate one of the trades. Now, the guy was obviously joking in my opinion, but from what I could tell, he was joking. But he said, certifications, which ones do you need? And then he was just joking about it, but you basically have on-the-job training and everything. But the funny thing is, after I watched that, I had said to my cousin, I'm actually thinking about roofing. And I kid you not, a roofing company ended up calling me like an hour or two later about they really liked my resume and things like that, and they want to invite me for an interview. So that was the funniest thing ever. But again, I've just been saying that I'm selected for everything. Every single application that I apply to, I'm getting accepted. It doesn't matter, because remember, the inner world is the real world. So we're not doing this to get anything. We're just becoming, because you are all things in your mind. Your imagination is the real world. And this is mostly why I also just like to talk about the mental reprogramming, whatever you want to say, if you want to get very political about the phrases we use, the neuro-linguistic programming. But the reason I get so on top of that for when I'm teaching people this stuff is because, for me, all this job stuff and all that is super easy. The true thing is finding the core of who you are. And you are all these things before anything in this world. Before your job, before your parents, before anything. The thing that makes you you is you. You came here with a special mission, no one else. And you have to realize that, and you have to realize that no one's coming here to do this work for you. You've got to go in on yourself. And that's what this series is supposed to represent, super unhinged manifesting. You're supposed to get out there and be like, you know what? Hell yeah, and not to be better than anyone else. This isn't some weird narcissistic spiritual bypassing, no. It's raising your self-concept to a high level, because you think all these actors and stuff that show up humble are being humble. Behind the scenes, no. And I laugh at this because I've seen it with artists too who blow up, of course, if they're not an industry plant, that talk about they made this album when they were in a dark place and struggling with say they struggle with body image and things like that, but then they're presenting their whole body to the world. It's just very double. It's counterintuitive. To me, it's they say one thing, and then I'll hear certain people talk about an artist or a thing and be like, wow, I didn't know that they struggled with this. And it's keyword, they used to. And they're making stories off of the things that they went through, but they're not in that current state of mind. That current state of mind is definitely godly to make art out of the things that they went through. But it's like, no, don't trap yourself, because some people really will trap themselves thinking that, oh, this artist just did this. The analogy I'm trying to make is, some people will think like, oh, just because I feel sad and whatever, like, no, there's some artists out there. I think X said it, XXXTentacion, I can't remember if he did, but like, you use the music until it gets you out of the vibration you're in. So you use the music until it makes you feel good, makes you feel like understood, heard. And then after the music has had that effect, you leave it alone. You stop listening to it, because if you just listen to sad songs all day, you're going to attract that reality, because reality is awareness and attention. And where your attention goes, energy flows. So if you're listening to this music that the artist wrote from a period of time where they felt, they did write it to heal you, but after it does its job and it gets you through your sadness that you're going through, you got to move on to something else. And it's funny because I literally had a cousin who told me about this, where she had stopped listening to his music specifically because she was just starting to feel really down, really depressed. And it's like, yeah, because the music will heal you to a degree depending on who you're listening to. But if you want to create a certain reality, you got to stop listening to it. It's like, if I want to attract love, I'm not going to listen to songs where it's all about, just sleeping around and doing all this and I'm not going to do that. I don't like that type of music anyways, but do you get what I'm saying? You have to embody this new version of you, and that's what this whole series is supposed to show you in an unhinged way. So claim your God, claim your one with source, claim that everything works out in your favor, claim that you're the best that ever is, that will always exist, because in your own personal reality, you are the main character of your own story. And people who try to say that, that you're not, well, I'd like to see them stop everything in their life and wait for someone else to come and get them. They won't. And maybe if they're a powerful manifester, they will. I really hate that term, manifesting. I gotta stop saying that. But if they're a powerful energy worker, they got it. They'll probably attract someone that takes care of them. But again, a lot of people out there haven't mastered their mind to that degree where you could just be Neo in the Matrix, absolutely summoning stuff. And even me, to a high degree, where I'll say things or I'll think things and someone right next to me will say the exact thing I'm thinking. Or I'll think about a concept to do and it pops up in the YouTube algorithm immediately. Or a content creator comes out with the idea. Or I end up meeting a content creator that talks about the same idea. Or even better, I'll go to a job interview and me and the person in the job interview are sitting here talking about consciousness, because it's an energy game. You authentically show up as yourself, you know who you are, and you'll attract everything you need. So say, I'm abundant, I'm powerful, I'm wealthy, everything is always attracted to me, I'm always taken care of, I'm feeling great, I'm amazing, every day is the best day of my life, every day I just keep getting better, I know everything I need to know, I'm golden. You make a absolutely just fucking fortified level of consciousness and level of self-concept, and nothing will bother you. So anyways, that's it for day 3 of the SumS. Summing it up for you right now. And again, for anyone watching this, because the early videos are just the calm ones. I am not really going off yet, if you could tell. You could literally watch these in order and watch the evolution, because in my Consciousness Overdrive series, I went absolutely in. And I'm not even going what series is supposed to be yet off. So yeah, man, I'll get my meditation done today. You guys can definitely hold me to that. And yeah, and honestly, I need to keep up the frequency of the affirmations. Again, I know in the earlier videos I said I would let my body feel it out, so I'm not just like pushing myself, but I also don't feel bad pushing myself. It's kind of neutral. I don't feel like, oh, this is a slog, I'm getting bored. No, it's actually fun. I just kind of space out sometimes and then go, okay, maybe my mind wanted to take a break for a second, but I never let myself say I'm bored. I never let myself say no time is passing. Funny enough, since I've been doing this, it feels like time has actually been passing faster. Isn't it funny how time's an illusion? Doing this kind of work, you'll notice it immediately. But yeah, so I'm just in my true place doing what I love to do. All my needs are met every single day. I'm magnificent, I'm incandescently shining, I'm bright, brilliant, and beautiful. You are too. You're amazing, your soul is amazing, you got this. It's not difficult. Rewire your mind. Do not let things outside of yourself affect you. And again, you can feel your emotions. And even if you feel like you are in just a worst spot ever, don't claim it, because you are the I am. I am the I am, and everything is working out in my life. And trust me, this is coming from someone who's gone through the craziest betrayals, craziest loss of people in his life, deaths, ego deaths, from personal, physical deaths, just, from tons of money to no money, to, and not in a way where it's just I'm not smart with my money and I'm blowing it, but through feeling like I had to prove myself to people. And I don't feel that like anymore in my life. I'll never feel that again, because that was detrimental to my early years, but necessary for me to be here telling you what I did. Anyways, I love y'all. Take care. We'll see you for day 4. All right, I'm out.